Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high, cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live, somebody. Let's go.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. I know that, this is going to be messy, y'all. I'm just giving you guys a fair heads up right now because literally your boy has been working nonstop trying to get some stuff going here on some other things. But then I found out some more information because of you guys, all because of you out there, all because of fam. Without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this live right now. And I figured I should jump on, chop it up with you guys about this new information or this information that was sent to me. I appreciate every single last one, y'all, who's been trying to message me, trying to comment in the comment section down below just to be like, hey, yo, Pascal, there's some information we found out, so on and so forth about all this stuff revolving around this particular case that we're dealing with Naomi Irion. Now, we already know that we got this dude, a suspected guy who is involved in the kidnapping, allegedly involved in the kidnapping. They obviously have ID'd this man now, finally. We are going to be talking about this, and I want to know for myself. I want to know, man. I want to know who this man is. Who the hell is Troy Driver? Now, some of you guys have been doing some really great things, sending me information, talking to me, messaging me, and hopefully some of you guys are in the chat with me today. Because, like I said, it's going to be messy. Today's going to be messy because I'm going to be real. I'm still getting through some of these messages that I'm receiving from all y'all. And I figured I don't really have a whole lot of time to sit around and wait. So I got to jump on and talk about this right now. And then, of course, if there's any more developing news, we will come back on and we will talk about it when there's more news to be had. But the one thing I know that a lot of people are wondering is, who the hell is Troy? Who is this Troy Driver character? And what does he have any connections to her? What's the story behind all this, right? So I figured, let's jump on, let's do a live. Let's talk about it. I know that there's going to be a lot of other people that are very interested, other commentators, other platforms that are going to be wanting to talk about this as well. So I figured, okay, let me get this information out so that everyone else knows. Okay. So shout out to all the other commentators and all the other YouTube channels that are covering this story. Y'all are brave. Y'all are persistent as hell, just like me, trying to get the story out and trying to get trying to get her home. Period. Trying to get her home and in one piece. Okay. So we got to get into this. Ray Law, I see you in the chat. Thank you so much. I'm going to be hitting you up, or I'm going to be relying on you, leaning on you here in this chat, because I know you and there was another person by the name of Kay Epperson, if I'm correct, was sitting there going, hey, there's more information about this guy. There's more information. Somebody please get in contact with Pascal so we can give him the information, so on and so forth. So I am trying my dangest to get to the information that I've received. I know that there's some other people that have tried to send me some things via email, and it looks like still haven't received anything as of yet. But I am getting a lot of photos of Troy, which we are going to be looking at. And then there's some more information, background information about this man. Could he very well be a career criminal? There's some stuff that he's done in the past that's just absolutely mind-blowing. And would make sense for him to be a prime suspect in this kidnapping of Naomi Irion. So we got to go into this stuff, y'all. Okay. And of course, before we jump into everything, do me a favor, because you know how it is. We got to do what we got to do here. Please hit that like button. Please hit that like button. Send those likes all the way up. And shout out to all you Grizzlies out there that are watching the show right now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and being a part of the conversation. tell Grizzly Crime that I said hello and that I would love to do a collaboration. I don't know what's up with some of these YouTubers. They don't want to collab. I don't know why they don't want to collab and try to do a teamwork type of thing. I know Grizzly Crime has been wanting to sit down and do a collab for a while, and we just have not been able to cross paths. So let her know I said, what's up? And she better keep doing what she's been doing, because she's been doing some amazing work on her channel. And of course, please do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button. That's it. It's as simple as that. I work very hard here, and I talk about all kinds of things, not only just true crime or missing person cases. I talk about things that are going on in the world and all that as well. So please, if you just want somebody, or you just want a channel that talks to you about things that are going on in the world and makes you think, and makes you hopefully chuckle a little bit, please hit that subscribe button. And of course, we cover the missing person cases too. I mean, we've been covering them for a while now, okay? All the way back from Gabby Petito all the way to now. Just the other day, covered Alexis Ware, which I still, if anybody out there, sorry to say this really quick, but shameless plug, have to. But if there's anybody out there that has any more information revolving around that particular case on Alexis Ware, please let me know, because I'd love to do a follow-up story on that one, because that one is insane, and I'm still trying to figure that out, okay? But today, we are covering this particular thing, this particular story, all right? Now, we already know, and I'm going to be pulling up some old article that I pulled up last night, when I broke the identity. And first I broke that he was that there was a suspect that was actually detained. Then I broke another live with the identity of this man. But first and foremost, there is a man that has been arrested. He is behind bars right now, and he is in questioning. Hopefully he's still in questioning. Damn it. They better be questioning him till he can't. Man, they better question him all day, all night. Don't let him sleep. Don't give him no food, no water, no nothing. Torture this man until he actually starts to squawk. That's just my personal opinion. I know that that's not right. He has his own rights as well. But at the same time, please do whatever you can legally to make this man speak up and give us the information that we all need right now. But they have somebody detained right now. They also have impounded this man's car. Okay. I've already said his name, but I'm going to say it again. His name is Troy Driver. They finally have ID'd this man late last night as Troy Driver. This man is 41. And I know I made the joke last night, but I'm dead ass. This man is 41 years old, and I'm going to keep roasting him because he's, in my personal opinion, I got some thoughts about this man. Clearly, he has something to do with this case. Police would not release his name, his face, his identity if they didn't have something solid on this dude. So he knows something. He knows something. And I hope we find out here very, very soon. Rosewood said a horde 41. A horde 41. Yes. That man, 41. I know I kept on saying that, and I know some people get offended by that, and I don't mean to josh that hard, okay? But this man, let me just throw this back up. He 41? Horde. That's a horde 41. And when we talk here, when we get more information here, I'm going to tell you. You're going to see this man, it makes sense. Could possibly make sense that he looks like this. A horde 41. Okay? If that's 41, damn, I'm doing good. Woo! I'm doing good. I'm going to jump back and kiss myself 17 times. Yes, sir. Anyway, God is good. Won't he do it? Okay? But anyway, moving on. Sweep all the funniness out of the humor out the way. Okay? Let's get real. All right? Aside from the fact that he is a hard 41, all right, this man allegedly has quite a past. We're going to get into that here very, very shortly. But first, I wanted to show you guys something that I thought was pretty cool. Because I had an interview with Diana Irion, Naomi Irion's mother. And it was a pretty powerful interview. It was a pretty powerful interview. But one of the things that was really, really cool is that there was a moment that happened during the actual live where she received information about Troy Driver being detained. She got a text message basically saying, we got the guy, or we got a guy, and we've impounded his truck. And you could see it in her face that she's so excited, that she's so happy, right? Now, I want to show you guys the footage because I thought it was a really beautiful moment. I thought it was pretty darn cool, personally. Hold on one second. Let me see if I'm going to pull it up on Twitter. Let me pull this up on the twits real quick. Now, hold on. Sorry, guys. Like I said, today's going to be a little messy. It's Saturday, okay, guys? So, all this new development stuff that's just been popping off. I'm just going to be real. Okay, so this is a clip that I pulled out from last night, and KRNV news station in Nevada asked if they could use my interview, some clips from my interview to show on their news station and to show on their news broadcast that night. So last night, 1 o'clock in the morning for me, but 11 o'clock at night for them, they put out this little clip, and I just wanted to show it to you guys really quick. This is basically the moment. You see the freeze frame right here. This is the moment she literally found out about Troy Driver. And it's funny because throughout the entire interview, her phone's blowing up. Her phone's being, her phone. There's people are texting her, people are calling her. Her husband calls. She picks up the phone in the middle of the interview, which I totally understand. People are knocking on the door. People are ringing the doorbell. I mean, they knew there was something going down when I was interviewing her, and it was pretty damn amazing. And just her stories about her daughter and how she's a fighter and how she wasn't supposed to survive birth even, and the fact that she pushed through and she's a miracle baby and all that stuff. It was really, really amazing. If you haven't gotten a chance to check out that interview, please go check that out. But let's take a look at this. This is pretty damn cool. We made the news, y'all. We made the news.
1-year-old Troy Driver. He was taken in just hours ago from Fallon. Tonight, still no Naomi. Her family sharing on social media a couple hours ago, they still don't know or didn't then know where she was. This is the moment Naomi's mom, Diana Irion, found out. You see that? Law enforcement arrested Driver for taking her daughter. She looks at her phone, raises her eyebrows, covers her mouth. You see she gets emotional there. That's all happening during a live interview on the Pascal show. After that reaction, she composes herself, and then she starts talking about the truck law enforcement has been looking for.
Now, what's really, really interesting, just a selfish plug, is that see, I have like my camera's here. I don't have anything behind the camera so I can see if there's something going on. So I have to constantly, because I got a screen here and I got a screen here, a little behind the scenes info. All right. And so her face is over here on this side, on this screen. So if I'm talking into the camera, I can't see anything that's going on over here for the most part. So while she's looking down and looking all that, I'm busy trying to, steer the ship of this conversation, right? And of course, I want to get to the most important part. And also, of course, I'm also knowing that she's trying to, the orchestral music's about to get pressed. The orchestral music button, all right, is about to get pressed. Like, wrap it up, B. You feel me? So I said, okay, I got to get to the truck. We got to get into this information. This is the real reason why she's here. Push the info about the truck, about the suspect, so on and so forth. So I'm here, and she's doing the reactions over there. I don't see it. Because I'm sitting there going, okay, I got to get to the point. Now, if she had said, whoa, like that, I would have been like, and wait, what happened? I mean, real quick, I would have been like, sup, is there something up? Did you get some info? You see what I'm saying? Even so, at the end, I said, hey, you got any information you can give us? Maybe, possibly, sort of, kind of. And she said, she didn't really tell us anything. And I totally understand that. I ain't mad about nothing. Okay? I ain't mad at ya. I ain't mad at nobody. She got the information, and that's what matters the most. And then 10 minutes later, I went back on a live after I said goodbye to her and had a wonderful conversation with her. 10 minutes later, we find out that info. I'm like, dag nabbit. Really? Well, I'm about to do this. I'm about to jump on and do another one. About to do this live because that's big. Okay. So I had to, but so just so you know, I didn't know what was going on. Okay. I didn't know her reaction because I was busy looking into the camera and trying to do the interview. Right. But I am still, no matter what, I'm very, very excited that she was able to get that information on the show. I don't care. It's cool that we were on the news. Cool. It's cool, baby. That's cool news. It's cool as hell that we got on the news, you know? But, more importantly, it's a step towards finding her. And that's what matters the most. But I just thought it was a cool little side story to this all. That information happened right here. And I just, oh my God, I don't know if you understand how much I am praying I'm just so praying that this leads towards something fruitful, that she gets home soon, that by the end of this weekend, I'm here live going, she's home. She's home safe. That's what I'm really hoping for. I'm really hoping for it because once I saw that news, man, I had chills and I was like, okay, I got to do another live because this is working. Whatever we're doing is working. These good vibes and all this stuff, putting out this energy is working. So we got to keep that train moving. So Laura Estrada, thank you so much for being a member for 8 whole months. I really do appreciate it, sweetheart. This is your time, Pascal. We waited for you to get yours, our beloved Pascal. I say beloved. Do you say beloved or do you say beloved? I say beloved. But anyway, thank you so much, Laura. I really do appreciate it. And it's, like I said, if this is just a flash in the pan and it is what it is, then I'm cool with that too. I care about bringing people home. All people home in one piece. That's why we are talking about this story and all the other stories that have been going crazy out here in these streets. Okay. So I digress. Just wanted to give you guys that little information. I thought that was really cool because without you guys, without us doing what we were doing yesterday, we wouldn't have been on the news. It's cool. Like, hey, we were on the news in Nevada. Kind of cool, right? Right, fam? So anyway, and hit that like button if you're feeling this. Please hit that like button and please share this feed because there's going to be some information here we need to talk about. Yeah, there's a lot to talk about here. And that's why I'm really, really happy that some people who were sending me information are here right now because this is when I'm going to look at you guys and say, this is a crowd supported stream right now. I'm going to need y'all's help because I don't this is going to get messy. I'm just going to say that right now. All right. I don't have everything lined up perfectly and all that. So this might feel a little all over the place, but just if you grant me grace, give me this time. We were going to go through this and we're going to work through that. And Priya, yes, I am in a Gabby Petito documentary. They used a bunch of clips from my Gabby Petito coverage. And it's on Peacock and on I think it's Peacock and I think they played it on the OWN network as well, like 2 weekends ago over there as well on TV. So yes, I am on this documentary, and I'll say this now too, since we're already on this. I'm in another Gabby Petito documentary coming out here in the next few, I guess, in the next few months. So when that comes out, I'll let you guys know for sure. Yeah, you'll see. You'll see. When it comes down, when it pops off, I will let you guys know. Because when the other documentary came out, I let everybody know. But that is also streaming on the platform Peacock, where you're watching the new Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. It's on that same network, on that same streaming site. And I heard that new Bel-Air is fire. So check it out. Okay. And then check out the documentary if you want to just have a trip down memory lane, or you just want to see this ugly ass mug on this documentary. Okay. And they used me a lot. I was really surprised about that. But anyway, we got to get into this stuff because I know all y'all want to talk about this other thing. So most importantly, about this dude right here, Mr. Troy Driver. Troy Driver. Okay. Now, I'm finding out some more information because of you guys. And I said this before, without y'all, this live would not be happening right now. This live would not be happening right now. So like I'm going to keep saying it over and over again. It's going to get a little messy, but I wanted to go through a few things. Ray Law, shout out to Ray Law. She sent me a bunch of screenshots, a bunch of information and all that. And it is there's photos, there's clips. I mean, it's insane, like news clips and all that of a very interesting background. It's wild. So yeah, we got to get into this. So shout out to Ray Law, because this is where I'm leaning a lot of my information from. And she did so much. She did so much. She sent me so much stuff. So first off, I want to go into these photos because I think we should see the man, the man. Let's look at this guy. All right. So these are some photos. Whoops, wrong thing. These are some photos. Hold on 1 second, guys. Jeez Louise. These are some photos of the dude. So, and then there's a clip, last of Willett's teens pleads in spring slaying, which is something I'm still wrapping around, that allegedly possibly Troy Driver was involved in. We're going to get there. We're going to get there. Then, of course, there is this photo. Let me get this a little bit closer. Now, you see, this is allegedly, this is the back of Troy's body, and this is the suspect. Now, you guys tell me, does this match? This man's back and this guy's back, Troy's back, and this the lurker, the kidnapper's back. Does it match? Holla at your boy. Let me know. Seems like the same jeans. Yeah, Rosewood. I think it's him. I'll be straight funky with y'all. I really do think it's him. Just a different colored hoodie, maybe. It does feel like him. Right? Okay, let's move on. Oh, is that it? No, that's not it. So here's some information on him. So allegedly he worked at a place called, or he was a project superintendent at a place called Leadcore. Now, from my understanding, Leadcore and the factory that she worked at, the Panasonic factory that she worked at, are literally 5 minutes away from each other. 5 minutes away from each other. Wild, right? 5 minutes away from each other. Now, he works in construction too. I'm going to go back to that photo. Doesn't that look like he got the suspect, the under the suspect photo? It doesn't look like he's wearing, maybe he is wearing, from this angle, it looks like, let me get this a little bit closer. Nope, that doesn't work. Let's see. Well, to me, I don't know if those are construction boots or sneakers. To me, it looks like he's wearing sneakers in this, but I could be wrong. It's very weird, right? So to me, I'm like, I don't know. Because it looks like he's wearing construction boots here. But then maybe he's wearing sneakers here. I don't know. Maybe so he can run away faster. I don't know. And so that's very interesting. Also, shameless plug. Speaking of hoodies, I do have Nur is first off, Nur, let me give Nur a shout out real quick. She just said something that's very true. She's fire with these tie-dyes. Let me just tell you this. So if you guys go and buy one of my hoodies, because you can buy them in any color you want. The merch link is down in the description box. If you send it to her, she will dye it for you. She is fire with it, because I've seen a bunch of other people get their hoodies custom tie-dyed by her, and I'm telling you, you will not be sorry. She is fire. So please, if you want to have some fun and support this channel and get it a little customized, bruh, y'all need to hit up Nur Agro Vixen right here. Get that hoodie tie-dyed. Buy it, send it to her, and she will send it back to you fully tie-dyed. And none of them are ever the same. I'm just letting you know, okay? She's fire with it. Okay, moving back to the story. So to me, this feels like this is the same build. This is the same guy. This is what I think. Now, everybody else could say something different. Could be could be two different dudes that were in cahoots with each other. That could also be what it is as well. Anytime, Nur, I got you. But you never know. You never, ever know. This could very well be the same guy. It feels like it's the same guy. The way their shoulders kind of, the posture and everything seems like the same bloody dude. That's just me, though. But keep looking. Keep thinking about it. Okay? And I love you too, Kiki of 5. All right? So he's a guy who works in construction. Again, he's working at Leadcore in Reno, Nevada. And that same spot is only 5 minutes away from the Panasonic factory that this young woman, Naomi Irion, was working at. So think about it. If there isn't any connection, or if there is a connection, he was only 5 minutes away. He was only 5 minutes away from her factory. He could have targeted her. He could have targeted her just by driving by, running into her at a gas station or at a lunch plate, whatever. Maybe he was doing construction in the factory. I don't know. You see what I'm saying? I mean, the sky is the limit on why or what the possibilities are, right? How, why, what was this guy doing, and how could he find her? Why would he target her of all people? Interesting. Very, very interesting. So, hold on one second. Hold on one second, guys. Let me, I saw Mr. T. What's up, my brother, Mr. T? I want to pin this to the top. So if you're interested at all in checking out some of the merch, please go and check it out. It'd be greatly appreciated. The support would be amazing. The link is now pinned to the top. Shout out to my brother, Mr. T, and of course Nur for pushing the idea. Okay, and the reminder. But anyway, moving on. So it makes you wonder. So for the past 2 years, 6 months, she's also been working there for a few months. It was still a brand new job, 6 months in. God knows what could have happened there. She could have just been out there, could have just been an innocent situation. It could have. It could have. But I guess I'm sure we're going to find out more as law enforcement do their damn job. I'm going to keep it real. I hope that law enforcement's doing their job because, man, this is the possibilities are endless. Let's just say that. Hold on, guys. Sorry. Some technical issues. All right, there we go. I need to get a new wire for these headphones. They just keep short-circuiting on me. It's annoying. But anyway, then also that at the same time, Heaven Reigns, you're right. Her dad is a diplomat. Now, I did ask Heaven Reigns, I did ask Diana, her mother, if there could be any connection with that. And they said they exhausted that possibility and they debunked it. They said that it's not because of any connection to that at all. So far, unless he says something different, unless old man says something different, this will be, this will be news to me. If it's because, he's a diplomat and this is all political, so on and so forth. If that is the case. But so far, no. All right. So, but I'm waiting for him to squawk. I want that tongue to waggle. I want him to talk. That's what I'm waiting for. All right. But moving on. Let's look at this. Now, this is just another screenshot of some information. So on March 25th, Churchill County Sheriff's Office assisted the Lyon County Sheriff's Office and the Federal Bureau, or the FBI, in the service of a search and seizure warrant at an address within Churchill County. During this time, a portion of Alcorn Road was blocked off to through traffic for safety of the public and the law enforcement officers serving the warrant. We thank you for your patience and cooperation with us during this time. So they blocked this ish off. I'm telling you, they blocked this ish off because they knew that they were about to take this man down. And remember, Mama Irion said some stuff on the show, amazing things, but she did push and press about this truck. Now, I will be honest, I don't know a damn thing about trucks, but when she started to break down about how this was all custom made, how he had all these chrome handles and all these different things, that a lot of it was custom, and all you guys, the fam, were starting to sit there and go, man, that's a nice damn truck to go in and do what these heinous crimes with, unless he's getting paid. You know what I'm saying? Unless he's really getting paid for doing what he does, right? On the low. It shouldn't be that hard for you to find that kind of truck if it's a $50,000 to $60,000 ride. This isn't just some beater that he's just driving around in. This is a nice, dope, tricked out ride. I mean, he went on to Exhibit Show and he got his ride tricked out. Straight up. Okay? So, we're going to get into the next of this, but here it is. I want a hoodie. So you go down to the link, click on the link, buy a hoodie. I mean, obviously make sure it's like a light colored hoodie. And then Nur, Agro Vixen, she's one of my mods. She's one of my day ones. All right. She will, I'm sure you guys can find a way to get in contact with each other. So talk amongst yourselves down below. But I'm going to have to get into to the important stuff here. Okay, guys? But please buy merch, please. Thank you. And thank you. Okay. Support this little channel that will. Okay. I appreciate all y'all. Okay. So moving back into this, no further details about the incident, nature of the search warrant, or any items of evidence that might have been collected can be discussed or released at this time, as this is an active and open investigation. Duh. Obviously, we would have been. We would have known. I mean, I would expect this. I would expect this information. Okay. Now, I want to go back to this picture here right quick. Now, Ray Law, I received this from Ray Law, so shout out to Ray Law. But I want to know how did we get this photo? I mean, it feels like he's channeling his own Walter White. I don't know if you know Walter White, or, you know, he's channeling his own Heisenberg, his own Breaking Bad, with the hat and the beard and all that. But at the same time, it makes you wonder, how did we get this photo? But I received this. Shout out to Ray Law. I appreciate you, sweetheart. And I got more from her. A lot of this is from her. So I'm giving credit where credit is due. I'm not going to sit here and go, I found it myself. Nah. I woke up this morning with so many DMs and emails and stuff from all you guys. You guys have been so amazing. And so I'm just kind of pulling all these things together. Like I said, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be a messy show, but I wanted you guys to see these things yourselves. So that is 41-year-old Troy Driver, feeling himself, I guess, chilling in the cut, channeling his own Breaking Bad. All right. So we're gonna get into some of these articles here shortly, but they had already known some things were about to go down with this dude. That's why they blocked off the road. They wanted to make sure there was no way other people could get hurt, or there's no way he could escape from them. And now he is detained. And we've already seen the mugshot. But then here's the other photo. Here's another one of him with his squeeze. I had to blur out the face because, of course, you know, we don't know who she is. And it's the right thing to do. We do know her name. I will say that. I do know her name, but I will not put her through that kind of situation. You never know. He might be moonlighting as something else, as an abductor, and she may not know. Like I said, Heisenberg. This might be the first season of Breaking Bad where she don't know anything. She just thinks he's going off to work to build and erect buildings and stuff. And then at night, you know, when he has on his free time, he moonlights as a piece of trash. Allegedly. Let's not forget that. But he's cozy and feeling good with whoever she is. Burr said, I don't think he's in a relationship. This could be an old flame. This could be a new flame. God knows what it is. But they look very happy together. I'll just say that. But before we start pointing fingers at anybody, she may not know not a damn thing. And I hope within this photo, because I'm not going to show her identity, of course, because that's not right. Hopefully they bring her in so that they can question her, because if she is connected to him still, this is not like some old photo from 50 years ago or something like that, right? Hopefully she can tell them some more information so they can point the law enforcement in the right direction so we can bring this young woman home, period. Okay? So those are the photos I have so far. I mean, there's plenty other ones. I know that people are still sending me things. People are still sending me things. Oh, wow. So I'm getting even more, which is dope. I appreciate everybody sending me stuff. And if Black Anonymous is watching right now, I will make sure I look into that story. I promise you, I'll look into it when I get done with this live. I promise you that. But yes, I'm still getting photos from people. Okay, that doesn't help. Oh, have mercy. Yes. So there is a woman that I cannot show. This is the same, excuse me. This is the same woman that is in this photo that I'm getting a lot of photos, a lot of pics of, and a lot of her posts. And out of respect to her, because she's not a suspect so far. She's not a person of interest so far, but I'm not going to show any photos or anything that is linked to her for now because I don't want to get in trouble myself. And two, I just don't want to make her life a living hell if it doesn't have to be a living hell right now. She could very well not know anything and could very well just be in love with this dude, and that's it. So I just want to make that abundantly clear. I'm appreciating everybody giving me all the info. Like, I'm looking at these photos, yo. Like, okay. See, I can't show you guys this stuff, but okay. If you guys do your research, if you guys look this stuff up, if you become that digital detective, your social media sleuth out here, you will find, I'm going to pull this photo up one more again. You will find this photo. There's a reason why it looks a little funny. You know, like the angle, it seems like it's chopped off. That's because it is. So I am right. He is definitely in a relationship with this woman. This woman is posting photos. She's the other half of this photo. Just so you know. Have mercy. Come on. So, just so you know, there is, and it's her icon photo. It's her photo on Facebook. That's all I'm going to say. Where you can see it as half of them and they're leaning into each other like this out in the woods and stuff. Yes. Is that recent? I do not know. All I know is people were sending me screenshots of all this ish. And like I said, I'm only showing his face. I can only show his face right now. Like I said, I told you this is going to be messy. And I know I'm not going to give everybody what they want right now because I know you want I know what you need and I know what you want. Okay, baby? But I can't give you everything, unfortunately, because that marches down legal stuff that I don't want to get in trouble for. Okay? So law enforcement has come out with this man's face and this man's face only. He is the only suspect right now that we know of that has been detained. We don't know if there's any more people, but we will find out soon enough. I guarantee you that. There's more. There's more. Man, shout out to all y'all. You guys are incredible. Have mercy. You guys are incredible. The things that you guys can do. I don't know how this happened, but y'all work fast. It is amazing. I'm jealous how fast y'all work. Yeah. Okay, so there's some other photos in here. Oh my Lord. See, this is when I wish I had some more time to blur out this woman's face. Because this man is in love. Man, I wish I could show you guys these photos. Man, this angering me. Oh, I can't do it. Because there's something that was taken March 6th. And it says happy times on the top. They happy. They in love. That just angers me. You know, yeah, no, they out her. They out her, y'all. Have mercy. And they got kicked. Wait a second. Them got kids. They got little baby kids. Oh my God. This is stupid. Okay. You see me. It's unraveling right now. Man, I don't want to show this to you guys. Dag nabbit. Okay. Okay. I gotta. Okay. 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 They got kids. I don't know if it's his kids. I don't know if it's his kids, but they got kids. Like they in love. They, you know what I'm saying? They together. You know what I'm saying? Like a horse and carriage. You see what I'm saying? They together, y'all. Wow. Okay. I need you to give me like 2 seconds. If you just hold up. Give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I'm still here. I'm not leaving. But I need to do something because I cannot not show you guys at least a little something. Okay? This doesn't feel right. Not showing you what I'm seeing. I'm going to show you a little bit. Okay? I just need to get the right pictures. Yeah. Yeah, they go on trips together and all this stuff. This is some real ish, y'all. Hold up. I'm just going to pull up 2 photos if I can get them. Yep. Okay. Give me 2 seconds because I got to do some Photoshop work. You're with me right here. We're together doing this ish together. All right. Unbelievable, yo. I got to blur out some faces. I'm so sorry, but I got to because that's just the right thing to do. But I feel like you guys need to see this. No doubt. This is going to be some dirty, nasty blurring, but it going to do the job. Okay, there's one. Let me make sure I get the other ones here real quick because they got kids in this. Wow, guys. Like straight up, they got kids. They got kids. This is not going to be pretty, y'all. I'm just letting y'all know. But it'll get the job done. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure everything is blurred out here that could lead anyone to anything. Okay. Wow. This is insane, but I'm about to show y'all. Y'all about to be minds blown here. Okay? So if this is 100% real, this is them. Let me share it with y'all so you guys can see it with your own 2 eyes. 1 second. Thank you so much for your patience. I really do appreciate it. Please do me a favor. Hit that like button down below. I see over 450 souls watching the show right now. Please hit that like button. Send it past 300 likes. And if you're watching this on any other platform like Twitter, Twitch, or Facebook, please be sure to hit that follow button or hit that like button, whichever it may be on any platform. Support this channel. Please follow me on Twitter as well, because I'm starting to use that like crazy right now, especially with this. So so you know what's going down, okay? Okay, so this is just off of my Photoshop, and I did this with the quickness, but you'll see it. Boom. It says happy times. I know that's not the best. It's the worst smudging, blurring tool ever in the history of ever. But that's the dude right there, though. Okay? And that was made, you see it right there, March 6th. I would not have this information without the fam here. I'm being real. Without you guys, we would not have this information. But this is the same damn dude. Same damn dude. March 6th. Last I checked, we still in March. So it looks like he is a married man, or he is in a partnership with this particular woman. And I can't use her name because that's just not right. But this was posted this month, y'all. This month. Oh, I guess. Oh, there's more. Oh, wait. There's more. Blammo. Now, this happened last June. But this happened last June with them kids. They got kids, y'all. Don't worry, I'm just going to let it sit and let it soak down all the way down to your plums. This is a family man. Whether these are his own kids or this family's blended, they have children. Again, this is a family man. That's just disgusting. This is a family man, y'all, that had the audacity. He got a daughter, by the way. There's a girl in this photo. There's a little girl in this photo. I'm not kidding you. I can at least say that. He's got a boy and a girl. Whether he made those children, brought those children into life with his own seed or not, he is still a father figure, at least, to two children. And guess what he does on the sly? Guess what he was doing on that night, on that morning at 5:25 a.m.? Snatching another young woman from a Walmart parking lot. Real bloody talk. He is so much in love here. Oh, so happy in love. Ooh, feeling all nice and gooey inside. And then weeks later, went off and stole this young woman. What, so he can keep paying his pickup truck bills? Allegedly. I mean, there's a whole bunch of other photos that I didn't have time to go through and smudge out and all that, because I got to protect the family. We don't know if there's any connection. We don't know. But he's got a son and a daughter, either biological or not. But those kids still do look up to this man. And that's real talk. Sorry, I'm still processing that. Real talk. That was a little bit of a surprise to me. Shout out to the fam for sending me that information. There's a lot more. I mean, there's selfies of her with him in a Jeep going on big old trips and stuff like that. I mean, he's a family man. This man's a family man. Moving on. I just don't understand how any person should be granted, if this man really is if this man really did what they think he did, what they believe he did, because right now it's all alleged. He's still just a suspect, and he's behind bars as a suspect. If this really is, it's all alleged. Again, it's all alleged. But if it really is like this, and this man, I just don't understand how anybody is allowed to even be a parent, to even be a father. That's one of the greatest gifts. That's one of the greatest gifts that any human being, I feel, is granted, is being able to bring life into this world. And some people just take it for granted. I mean, real talk, you go to bed every night knowing that you snatch little girls, young women like this. And there's one right now, Naomi Irion, that we're trying to find. And literally, you still rest your disgusting head on a pillow and sleep well at night? I just don't get it. I just don't. Okay. We got more going on here, but KC girl, I did see your comment. Thank you so much for appreciating and understanding. Yes, you're not going to agree with me every single time. All right. Not everyone agrees with what I have to say every day, and that's okay. That's called life. But I appreciate if you left and came back. I appreciate you coming back. All right. I do appreciate it. But we got to get into some more of this stuff because, like I said, there's more. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to the fam. Because without you guys, I wouldn't be doing this conversation. Okay? Man, oh my Lord. There's another. You guys are coming in with the photos of this dude. If this is really him, I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to, because this might be him. Before we go into more, wow, this is some insane stuff. Like I said, this is all live. We're doing it live. You know what I mean? So I appreciate all y'all for. Where the heck is it? This is it. Boom. Allegedly, this is him as well. Boom. Allegedly, this is him as well. And it looks a lot like him. I mean, you know, fellas are very traditional with their hairstyles. You know what I'm saying? We're creatures of habit. So we'll keep a look for a long time if we know it works. Especially if we ain't got nothing up here, we'll try to do everything down here. I mean, I'm a case in point, me, Exhibit A. Okay, we try to even something out, because if we just did this, if we didn't do that, we would just look like babies. Grown ass babies. So this very much looks like him, but just him smiling. Well, there's that. Okay. So moving on. Thank you so much for the information, everybody. Because I know everybody's starting to send me stuff via Facebook and all that. And I do appreciate that. Hold on one second. I'm getting all this new stuff. Okay, that's another story. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's a lot going on here with names, and I guess he had another main squeeze at some point. But you know, I just don't know why all this went down. Now, this is from Ray Law, so I'm just going to say this off of her thing. I can't show you her page because, just out of respect and all that. But I think that we need to see what this is saying here. So there's some old newspaper articles that are out here about Troy Driver. Now it says from Ray Law. So thank you so much, Ray Law. So much. Thank you. So the old newspaper articles accessed through newspapers.com say that the victim in Ukiah, California, was a Willits drug dealer named Paul Rodriguez. Now, this is all alleging, okay? He was shot to death in the driveway of the Driver family home by his 18-year-old girlfriend, according to a 1998 article in the Ukiah Daily Journal. So 1998, yeah, he would have been 18 years old at that time. Troy Driver. So Troy Edward Driver, this man, again, Troy Edward Driver, and you definitely can see that other photo I showed y'all just a second ago. That most definitely is him. Have mercy. He just is unkempt and hasn't shaved in a while. Interesting. So it says here in 1998, wow, he was shot to death in the driveway. This particular drug dealer, Paul Rodriguez, was shot to death in the driveway of the Driver family home by his girlfriend, by his 18-year-old girlfriend, according to this article in the Ukiah Daily Journal. Troy Edward Driver and another teen, quote unquote, this is wild, y'all. Get ready for this. Yeah, sorry, math-wise, sorry. He was at least 17 years old, going on 18. Because from my understanding, he was born on 4/20, 1980. So April 20th. So his birthday's coming up. Interesting. But moving on. Okay, so this part is wild. So Troy Edward Driver and another teen, quote unquote, stuffed Rodriguez's body into the trunk of a car and dumped it off a highway. The article says that Driver's sister, Charla Renee Driver Cassidy, also referred to as Charla Driver, was also convicted in connection with the slaying. His sister was accused of overhearing the trio planning to unalive Rodriguez and drove the car used to lure him to his demise. She also admitted to driving a getaway car in a series of convenience store robberies that Troy Driver said he committed to try to get money to pay his sister's airfare to Italy, the newspaper article reports. Who is this human being? Who is this human being? Ain't that wild? Wow. How does he? Wow. I'm gonna repeat that again. I'm gonna repeat that again. I wish I had the actual article because this is from somebody. This is from Ray Law. Vine Link gives the suspect's name as Troy Edward Driver. Date of birth is in April. Online records show he has a social security number. Troy Edward Driver, his date of birth is 4/20/1980. He was convicted at the age of 17, Ukiah, California, of a string of robberies after admitting involvement in the murder of a reputed drug dealer named Paul Rodriguez, according to old newspaper articles. Now, I wish I had the article so I could just show it to you guys. You see what I'm saying? Actually, let me see if I can do that. Let me see if I can pull that up. Maybe there's a way to do that without actually going into the newspaper.com or whatever. But this is some real stuff, y'all. California, Paul. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm trying to find his name. Because there's a story here where there's admitted. Bam. Okay. Got it, mine. I mean, this is another one. But we're going to look at it. Have mercy. So this guy has a history of violence, history of crime in his background. Look at this. Women admits to unaliving. But they say unaliving boyfriend. So I'm confused here. So an 18-year-old Willits woman has pleaded guilty to a reduced charge of second-degree muerte, murder, admitting to lying in wait for her boyfriend on a darkened road and shooting him in the dome. Santa Rosa Press Democrat reports that the plea, let me get this stuff out of the way, that the plea, what is this? Get out of the, I hate all these pop-ups, man. Okay. It says that the plea, why is this being weird? Let me try this again. Says that the plea will earn Alyssa Marie Moore a state prison term of 15 years to life, but could lead to her parole in less than 13 years. Now, it says here that there were charged first-degree murder and special circumstances for lying in wait, which could have resulted in the prison term of life without possibility of parole. Family members of the victim, Paul Stephen Rodriguez, were angered by a deal that could allow his killer to go free by the time she turns 31. So she possibly is already out already. Prosecutors said, or she's already out, but prosecutors said they agreed to the deal because of the risk a judge would decide to deal with Moore in juvenile court. If so, she would be released from custody by the age of 25. Moore claimed, see, I don't know why this thing's in the way of this. This is so annoying. Hold on 1 second, guys. Go away. Are you going to go away? Go away. I don't know why this is in the way, but let's continue. But it's not going away. That's so annoying. Anyway, they're just saying right here, a third defendant, 17-year-old Troy Driver, remains in custody and is fighting prosecution as an adult. This is right here at the very, very bottom of this whole thing. Now, what we heard in the other part is that, hey, this person, Troy, was allegedly in the driveway of his family home. From what we see, someone kills a drug dealer, shoots him in the driveway. He's 17 years old at this time. I'm just trying to get it all right. Hopefully I'm right here, guys. And then after that, they stuff the man's body into the back of a car. They drive off to a highway, pull off to the side, and dump his body on the side of the highway. Then he goes on a slew of robberies, armed robberies, because he's trying to make money for his sister to go to Italy, to buy tickets to Italy. So I guess so she can escape, I guess, maybe. Or is this drug-induced BS? That's what I'd like to know, because this part doesn't make any sense to me at all. But that's Troy Driver for y'all right here. Court records say Moore was 17 when she lured Rodriguez, because the thing finally went away, Rodriguez to a darkened road where two male friends and one other suspect had staged a vehicle breakdown. Wow. Rodriguez was looking under the hood when Moore took a shotgun provided by another defendant, walked up behind him and shot him once up here. She and the two male defendants then dumped his body in a wooded area off of Highway 128 near Navarro. His remains were found 2 weeks later. Defendant Carl Delinsky, 19, has pleaded guilty to accessory to murder and was sentenced to 9 years and 8 months in prison. And then this is the third defendant, which is Troy Driver, who was involved in this whole thing, who stuffed a body in the back of a car and dumped it on the side of a highway. The one who also was plotting with these other two people for whatever reason, shooting this man and unaliving him. At this time, at 17 years old, remains in custody and is fighting for prosecution as an adult. Or is fighting prosecution as an adult. What? Hamburger. There you go, guys. This dude is... This is a savage. This is a sociopath. I'm sorry. This is a sociopath. You've seen it. I've already shown you guys the photos. You've seen the photos. This is a family man. This is a family man, y'all. Woo. This is a family man. Allegedly. Unless he just plays like he plays one on TV. And that's it. But my God. If that all is absolutely 110% true and that is all him, wow. Now, there is another article here, but it is so blurry. I got it from Ray Law. Thank you again, Ray Law. But it's so blurry, I can't show you the actual article, but it does say as the title, Driver gets county jail time in Willett's case. Man, this is insane. One second, guys. Making sure you see. Oh. So I guess the sister spent some time in a mental facility in a different country, probably Italy. Interesting. But like I said, this is just insane stuff. Things keep this is just getting more and more interesting. The plot continues to thicken, but you heard it right here. This man was a very, very bad man. He smiles in your face, and yet he's still doing all kinds of crazy stuff behind your back. This is, if this really is 110%, what is truth about him out here? If it is, this is someone you do not trust. Never. You never turn your back on this guy, ever. You always got to watch over your shoulder with this particular individual. Or you never know. He spent time in jail or in prison, did his stuff, did what he had to do, right? And then all of a sudden, he goes, I'm rehabilitated. I'm a good man. I've changed. And then all of a sudden, he's like, oh, man, I'm strapped for cash. I got kids. I got a family. Got a family to feed. And then suddenly he says, man, maybe I just need to get back into a life of crime. Because that truck bill, that car note ain't going to pay itself. And this construction job is just not cutting it. But real talk, I am still in shock with this. I need to look at this one more again. Court records say Moore, who's the girlfriend in this situation, they say she lured Rodriguez. I'm showing this to you guys. Hopefully that thing doesn't pop up again. That was so annoying because you can't read that. But I want you guys to see this all the way in the nosebleed seat. So you see proof positive. This is crazy. So she lured Rodriguez, the drug dealer, lured Rodriguez to a darkened road where two male females and one other suspect had staged a vehicle breakdown. Rodriguez was looking under the hood when Moore took a shotgun provided by the other defendant, walked up behind him, and pulled the trigger in the dome. She and the two male defendants then dumped his body, like stuffed the body in the back of a trunk, and dumped the body in a wooded area off of Highway 128 near Navarro. His body was found 2 weeks later. And 17-year-old Troy Driver was involved in all of this. The plotting, the shooting, the discarding of the body. He was part of all of this. Here's the thing, though. If his sister was in later on went to a hospital or was admitted into a hospital for mental health issues, what's to say he's not having mental health issues as well? Maybe. I don't know, but I'm not giving him the benefit of the doubt of any type. What he has done here is disgusting. And the fact that this man is a family man and he has a history of violence and he's still all smiling, happy-go-lucky in these photos with a significant other and some children is mind-blowing to me. Then on top of that, Stace on the case, I want to know the connection. Who's the guy from Panasonic? Well, the guy from Panasonic, where is it? Pics are taken down. Now you can't get them. Kay Epperson, thank you so much. I got a slew of them now. But Case on the Stace says, I want to know the connection. Who's the guy from Panasonic? Someone he knows, someone she knows, or kin to. You know what? I don't know. That's the part. I don't think that there is any connection with this. There could very well be a situation where this man was just sitting out waiting for anyone to possibly snag. That could be it too. Or he could have been tracking her this entire time in hopes that he would, at one point when she's most vulnerable, pounce. And that might be it as well. But right now, I mean, I don't know if they still are doing this right now, but they did, or they might be currently still be doing a search for her right now. They have a search party going on right now in that area, looking for her, seeing if they could have possibly found her somewhere. And my fingers are crossed. I'm hopeful that they found her. But like I said, if this man really is connected to her disappearance, he is the key to everything. And I'm hoping that law enforcement does everything that they bloody can to make sure that they get him to talk and say everything that's going on. Speak on it, man. Say everything so we can get this young woman home. But as you see, this man has a history. Allegedly. I have to say allegedly, unfortunately. But this man has a history. And it's not looking good for him. If Troy Driver is really what they say he is, then I hope law enforcement does everything they can to get him to just fork over the information. Because I know a whole family wants to see their daughter home. And I'd love to see Naomi Irion come back home alive. Anyway, guys, that is the show. You know, like I'm still wrapping my mind around the thought that this guy is possibly a family guy. Regardless if he brought these children into the world or not, if they're his biological children or not, period. He's still a father figure to these children. How do you sleep at night? How do you look at yourself in the mirror, knowing that at early in the morning you're going to go and just take somebody else's daughter? That's insane. How do you look at your own daughter in the face? How do you do that? How do you do that? This man's a sociopath. If this really is the guy, this man's a sociopath. And they should lock him up and throw away that damn key with the quickness. But first, make him talk. Get his connections. Because this could also unravel something very, very big. A huge ring, if you feel me. And that's what I'm hoping for. My fingers are crossed on this. But I still feel like she's alive. I still feel that in my bones. She's somewhere. And I hope they find her very, very soon. But anyway, guys, appreciate all y'all for being on. I appreciate all the love and the support. Do me a favor. Send those likes past 400 likes if you don't mind before you take off. I'd really appreciate it. There was a lot to digest in this conversation. I couldn't have done it without all you guys, without the fam. Please continue to send me more things. If there's more things around this, please send me more things. We do have a Discord. Agro Vixen Nerd just posted it. So please join our Discord. If there's any more information, I will be posting it on Discord, and I will be posting it on Twitter. So do not be shy. Follow me on Twitter. Join our Discord. And I'll be talking to you guys soon about all this stuff if there's more information. I've been in conversation with Diana. I'm hoping that she'll be back on maybe tomorrow, just so we can get some more updates and more information about this search that they had today, if there was any success about it, and also find out more information about this dude, Troy Driver, this piece of work. If he really is who they say he is, this man is a real piece of work. Anyway, I love all y'all. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell so you know that whenever I go live or post a video, you are one of the first to know. So please hit that. And don't forget to hit that join button. Support this channel. Go over to my Patreon. We got a lot of behind the scenes information and stuff like that I'm doing. I got something going on very, very soon. Hopefully sometime at the end of next week, you guys will see a full new version of this show, my nighttime show, in a new location that I've been building for a while now, which I'm very excited about. So please join, hit the Patreon, hit that subscribe button, most importantly, and share this feed. We just learned a lot of new stuff about this dude. Have mercy. Now we just got to sit back, wait, and see if he starts to talk. Anyway, it's time to get going, guys. I love all y'all. Stay blessed out there. Be good yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys very soon. Let's bring Naomi home. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.